Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every Tuesday. I also give an extra monthly video or Zoom call to my patrons. If you're interested in checking that out, the link is down in the description. Today's video is one of my favorites of the year. It is the top 5 weekly planners for 2022. So I'm going to give you my personal favorite top 5 out of the planners that I've reviewed. And I'm also going to do 5 runner-ups. I'm going to try to go through these pretty quickly. I'm just going to show you the page layouts, tell you some of my favorite features about them. And then down below in the description, whatever planner you're interested in, I will link my full review video where I do a full walkthrough and give you all the details of that planner. So this one is just going to be looking at page layouts and specs and talking about my favorite things about them. And let me tell you, I know the planner world is hundreds, if not thousands of planners out there. And I have only reviewed probably, 2% of the planners that are out there, or maybe 1%. So this is just a small little sampling of what's out there and what is my favorite. I hope these top 5 videos help you, just give you a sampling of some of the planners out there and give you some things to think about, like what kind of new or different layouts you might be interested in. Let's jump in no particular order. We are going to start with top 5 with Plum paper. Now, like I mentioned, these are in no particular order. These are just my top 5. Plum paper was picked because it is such a customizable planner for an amazing price. Plum paper I love because of the customization, like I mentioned. You can pick your layout. You can add labels to different parts of your layout depending on which layout you pick. So all these labels, must do today, next 3, movement, feel good on the habits, good things, those were all added. So this is just one of their many layouts. There are so many ways you can customize their planners and extra pages that you can add in. For the customization that you can do and for the price, I don't think there's a better customizable planner at this price point. So their weekly starts at $32. Now, as you add in pages, each add-in is a couple of dollars, but it is still a very affordable planner. They have 3 color schemes to pick from, 3 different sizes in all the different layouts. So this is their middle size, 7x9. They also have A5 size, and they have 8.5x11. They use 70-pound Mohawk paper. It is their own blend of paper with Mohawk paper, they say. It is a very smooth paper. It's buttery, almost silky feeling, like you're writing on silk. Your pen slides very smoothly. And so some pens, if they're very inky gel pens, you do have to give them a second to dry. The paper is so nice, and you cannot see anything coming through. There was my pen test. And you can see absolutely nothing even ghosting or showing through at all, and especially not bleeding through. And that's all my normal pen test where I used all the same in all these planners today: dark mild liner highlighters, dark Erin Condren dual tip markers, and all different pens. That is Plum paper. If you have not checked them out, I highly recommend it. They do offer a first-time customer discount. And you can email them and say first-time customer discount is what you want and that you're from Amanda's Favorites, and they will give you a code for that. I do not have an affiliate link for Plum paper. Plum paper is also made in the USA, so we love that. I can't remember. I think it's in California. You can find all that information on their website. All right, number 2, like I said, in no particular order, is Golden Coil. This is another customizable planner. It is amazing. I personally just love Golden Coil. I use it for my content planner. And this is my content planner that I already built for 2022, and I just had a review video go up on. But I have a whole Golden Coil playlist with many different layouts in it and talking about all the different covers. These planners range from $62 to $79. They have 80-pound Mohawk paper. They rarely give out discount codes, but whenever I come out with a new YouTube video, they do give me one. But my code is almost up. It's 10% off with the code Amanda's Favorites, and is up tomorrow on September the 15th. The 2 sales that they do have a year are Mother's Day and Black Friday, and those are usually 15% off. So they don't have huge sales. You can start your planner whenever you want. You can make it last as long as you want, as long as you don't go over their page count. You can build out daily or weekly. I forgot to mention with Plum paper. Plum paper you can also start whenever you want, the start month. So these are both customizable planners. This is my newer one, but this is my 2021 one, and this is where I have my pen test. So I went ahead and pulled this one out for all that. Here are all my pens. This is a completely blank page, which you can add in. You can upload your Apple iCal or your Google Cal events. You can pick if you have a Sunday or Monday start. There are just unlimited options. Golden Coil has so many weekly layouts. They have daily layouts, not as many as weekly, but they have a good number. And they have so many different additional page add-ons. And their page add-ons you can place exactly where you want in the planner at the beginning. And then you can order those pages at the beginning that you add in. You can add them at the end or order them. You can put them with extra pages with every month or with every week. It's pretty amazing. And their paper is amazing, being 80-pound Mohawk paper with a lot of tooth to it, just like Erin Condren paper. I always like to tell people this paper to me feels exactly like Erin Condren paper. So I believe they must use the same Mohawk blend, but Golden Coil's paper is a little bit creamy. I will show you that comparison here with Erin Condren paper so you can see the creaminess versus the white of the Erin Condren paper. So hopefully that is coming across. So you do have to be okay with a little bit of a creamy paper, but I wouldn't say it's yellow at all or super creamy, like not as much as a Leuchtturm page, but that is your paper color. Let's look at the back of the pen test. And I did write all over this page, but you can see on both sides of the page are written on. You can't see much ghosting through it all. You do see a tiny bit of ghosting, but no bleed through. This paper is so thick and nice. If you like the paper that has tooth to it and you love Erin Condren paper, this feels identical to me. So you will love this paper. Here is the weekly layout I chose in this 2021 planner. Here is the weekly layout I am using for my content planner. There are so many different options. Like I said, quote packages you can choose to put on your pages. You can put your own events in the calendars. I have done that in some of my past planners, so you can check that out in my video. So that is Golden Coil. I do not have an affiliate link. And like I said, the code that I have is 10% off, Amanda's Favorites. It expires tomorrow, September 15th, 2021. All right, guys, number 3 of my top 5 weekly planners is Erin Condren. And I had to pull out this big stack of Erin Condrens because one reason I love Erin Condren is because of how many different things they offer. I love their paper. I love their colors. I love their fonts. All these reasons together, the way it feels in hand, it makes me happy, just the design of it. And all those reasons are why I've used this for my weekly planner for the past 4 years. So this year they brought some A5 planners into the mix. So here's just one of your A5 options. You always have hourly options, and this is in their Just My Type design. So every year they bring us, this year was 3 new design themes to choose from. And then you have those design themes in all their different layouts. In their vertical layout, in their hourly layout. They have an academic planner come out every year. Here is the vertical in the Just My Type, so you can see the difference. You can choose vegan leather covers, or you can choose their interchangeable covers. You can customize your cover and choose your coil color. You haven't been able to do that with the other 2 planners that I've reviewed thus far today. If someone asked me the one planner that I would not want to live without and my very favorite, it is Erin Condren. Now, there are some very close runner-ups, and those are in my top 5 here. Like, I use a Golden Coil for my content planner, and I love that. But there are just so many choices with Erin Condren on amazing paper. This year, one of their other design themes was Flora. They also have a horizontal layout, and it doesn't only come in Flora. It comes in also their mid-century circles colorful, and they're Just My Type. All of these are shown in my Erin Condren launch video this year. I have all the different layouts, all of the design themes. That video will be linked down in the description. So if you're not really familiar with what Erin Condren has and offers, that would be a great video to check out. She also makes softbound planners, a 5 size, and your bigger, which I think this is 8.5 by 11. These are from 2021. She has not come out with her softbound planners for 2022 yet. They usually come out in October, but there are all different options with the soft bounds offered too. They lay completely flat and still have the amazing 80-pound paper. Although the paper that is in the soft bounds is a little bit smoother to me, even though it's still listed as the 80-pound Mohawk, it doesn't have the same tooth in it that the coil bound pages do to me. The coil bound planners are put together by hand, made in the USA. Golden Coil is also printed and bound in the USA, and Plum paper is too. So all my top 3 in this video are. Let's turn to the page where I have done my pen test. This is an 18-month planner by Erin Condren. You can just get a 12-month, which is what I usually do. I use the academic year. You can get the calendar year. So there are different options. That way you don't get to choose your start month like Plum paper and Golden Coil, but you do get to kind of pick what time of year you start at by the academic year or the calendar year. And if you're going with a 12 or an 18-month planner. This is the actual layout that I use in my personal planning, the Erin Condren vertical, where you have the 3 boxes. And I talk all about my personal planning in my quarterly planning updates here on YouTube. And I have a whole playlist of quarterly planning updates. I will try to remember to stick that down in the description. If I forget, somebody remind me. So here's our pen test on our 80-pound paper. This is a typical 7x9 size planner. So was the Plum paper I shared with you. The Golden Coil is a little bit bigger than 7x9. The Golden Coil page is about 7.25 by 9.75. And they do have a whole information tab on their site. I guess I just forgot to write down the page. So the Golden Coil is a tiny bit bigger than your typical 7x9 planner. But you can make it whatever size you want based on coil size. Golden Coil, one of the cool things they do is they also make your coil size based on how many pages you order in your planner. Okay, back to Erin Condren. This planner is $59 to start. If you do things like change your coil color, then that is an extra $10. Your coil color, the base is a silver color. Your planner does come with 4 sticker sheets, which Plum paper nor Golden Coil does not come with these extras. 4 sticker sheets, some customizable calendar event dates you can add on if you choose to. It comes with a pocket folder at the back. It also comes with a snap-in ruler and a perpetual calendar, which I share all that in my launch day video. Erin Condren and I have a $10 off if it is your first purchase. That link is down here in the description. You just click on the link and sign up for an account and they send you a $10 off coupon really quickly. That's actually how I got started with Erin Condren. I used somebody's random $10 off first time customer link. I also have an affiliate link for Erin Condren. So anytime you're shopping Erin Condren all year long, if you use my affiliate link, which just takes you to their website, it's down there in the description. You won't notice anything different. You still sign into your account and make your points, but I get credit for your sale, and that is how I can get product to review and keep my channel going. It's also how I make a small percentage of the sale and help compensate for all the work I put in here. So using my affiliate links is a way that you can thank me big time without doing anything if you enjoy my content and want me to be able to continue to make it. All right, number 4 in my top 5 weekly is MäksēLife. Now, this is MäksēLife's 2021 planner. They only make calendar year planners right now. They are going to be going into their 3rd year in 2022. So this was their 2nd year. They don't have their 2022 planners in yet. This video is earlier than I would normally do it this year because of some life circumstances. I needed to do my top 5s earlier this year. A lot of planners are delayed right now because of COVID, like sitting at port, sitting on pallets. It's awful. I'm hearing from all these companies. MäksēLife has not even launched. I don't have a launch date for them, but I will be doing a full review video here on my channel when they do launch their 2022 planners. Stay tuned for that. But we're going to share their 2021. I know things will not drastically change. Now there probably will be some changes, but we're going to look really quickly at their 2021. MäksēLife has a huge emphasis on goal planning in their planner, but they offer a vertical and a horizontal layout that just makes a great planner, even if you don't want to use their goal planning system. They do have 21 pages of goal planning up front, streamlined goal planning for your year. And then you have weekly check-ins, monthly check-ins, habit trackers on your week. And all these things to help you facilitate seeing your goals every single week and not leaving them in a separate place. Every single week you get a dot grid blank page, which is a way they give you some questions to check in every single week and reflect, but you don't have to use those reflection questions. You could use this for anything you want, a weekly to-do list, a grocery list, anything like that. You get a weekly actions page every week, which correlates to your goal planning. But if you're not doing the goal planning, you could do it for anything you want. Although I do think if you pick up this planner that you are probably going to use her goal planning system. But I included it in my top 5 weekly planners just because her paper is amazing, her quality is amazing. It's a great goal planner, but it is also just a great weekly planner. This is the horizontal layout. She also has a vertical layout. That video will be linked down below. And like I said, I will be reviewing the new 2022s when they come out. It's a typical 7x9 page. This planner is $68. It is including your entire goal planning for the year, plus your agenda planner. It's 120 GSM 80-pound paper. Besides the extra note page every week, you do have 13 note pages at the back. You have 326 pages total. It is a little bit thicker of a planner than the other ones I shared, and that is because it includes all these goal planning pages in the beginning and every single week and monthly check-ins. But here's the back of my pen test. Absolutely nothing ghosting through at all. This 80-pound paper is smooth. It feels really nice, but it's not quite as buttery, like silky as Plum paper, but it's just smooth, not with any type of tooth to it. MäksēLife does come with a band and an accordion pocket and 1 page of stickers and an extra pocket back here. So that is MäksēLife. I didn't mention with MäksēLife that I do have an affiliate link with them, but I do not have a discount code right now. All right, number 5 in my top 5 weekly planners is Spaces. This is a really interesting, unique weekly planner. Her planners are also stuck at port. She has already launched and has pre-orders for her 2022 planners, but they are sitting on a ship somewhere in a big backup. I don't have that one to review yet, but I am going to be getting it to review. These review videos that are linked down below right now, I'm having to link to my 2021 videos. But when I get all the 2022 planners in, I will be linking those new videos, replacing those links. So you can always come back here and check on that. Spaces planner is for those who love to make lists. Let's look at a weekly layout since it's so unique before we go into all the specs. For your week, you have some boxes that are labeled. You have 5 pre-labeled boxes per week and 7 blank boxes per week. They are all different sizes and they give you a place to put a label on them. She uses really beautiful scripts and fonts, and these are for all your lists of the week. So your pre-labeled ones are personal, housework, errands, health, and relationships. All the rest are blank, and this is a space for you to brain dump all your lists for the week and just to work on them as you go throughout the week. Your weekly layout is really tiny at the bottom with Monday through Thursday on one side and Friday through Sunday on the other and a little next week box. That's just for you to put your appointments in. So this is for someone who does not have very many appointments and who really just has a lot of lists for the week and wants to have a big place to brain dump. This planner has different themes every year, and the theme on your cover is continued through all your monthly spreads, and just really beautiful artwork done. She always picks an artist to work with. So she has 3 different designs for 2022. Those are all already up on her site. She has 80-pound paper. Let's look at the pen test. 120 GSM paper. The size of this planner is a little bit bigger than your typical 7x9. It's 8 3/4 by 9 3/4, and that includes the coil. I do have a 10% off code. It's AMANDA10, 10% off. There is no expiration date on that code. So AMANDA10 for Spaces, and I do have an affiliate link. This planner is $55. So that is your really unique Spaces planner. This is a one-woman show. I love to make sure to mention that when companies are. Absolutely no one working for her. She is doing it all her own and shipping out her garage. This will be her 3rd year, I believe, in 2022. Rachel is an amazing lady and a really fun follow on Instagram also. And I did want to mention something else about MäksēLife before we move on to the runner-ups. Sierra is the owner and creator of this company. She is amazing, and they offer so much support to you in their Facebook group around the goal planning of this planner. So if you purchase this planner, that is definitely somewhere to check out and join if you enjoy Facebook groups and want extra support and help there. All right, runner-ups. Here we go. Runner-up number 1, in no particular order, is the Whitney English Weekly Planner. She calls it her Week on One Page Planner. This is a true luxury planner. I mean, when you feel it, you feel luxury. Like it is made, crafted beautifully. You have a big accordion pocket up front, and it weighs 1 pound, 6.75 ounces. I have that there. This planner has a unique little page layout. It also has 81-pound paper, 120 GSM, handles pen beautifully. The page size is 6 inches by 8.5 inches. This baby is small. It is lightweight. It is portable. And the way she crafted the coil was not only so it would look beautiful on a bookshelf, but so it could slide in and out of a bag easily without your coil catching. So that is the reason why you have a book-bound look, but it is a coil. Now, the one thing that does to this planner, which I think it looks beautiful, but I personally would just prefer it since these are my favorites, and I'm saying what I love about them or what I don't. The one qualm I have with this planner is when you fold it over, you get this lip. So you can fold it over and write on it this way, but you do kind of have to work it and push down this little hinge point here. And then you do have that lip hanging over. So you do have to be aware of that if you're someone that likes to flip your planner and to only see one side at once or only write on one side at once. That is something to think about with the Whitney English planner. I do have a $5 off coupon for her planners. And if you're purchasing other products of hers, I do have a $5 off a first-time customer coupon. So I have those 2 different coupons and no affiliate link. They're down in the description. Here is the pen test. You can see in her 80-pound paper, almost nothing even showing or ghosting through. Paper handles the pen really well. This is your weekly layout. You have a Monday through Sunday. So your timed appointments would go here. If you had more than just a couple timed appointments, you could make them go on both slots here, but then you wouldn't have any to-do tick-offs. So you have 4 to-do tick-offs and 4 appointment slots per day. And then you have a big space for lists for the week. Each list has room for you to label it. And so this planner is all about listing also. So you can have different categorized lists per week and be working off those lists. And you just might have a few appointments for the week. Her monthly layouts have little icons on them that she has drawn herself. This planner has Christian holidays in it, and those little icons go with those. For instance, I will show you Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, just to let you know. I love her muted color scheme. I like how she has lines on her monthly, but they're very light dotted lines. They can really help you fit a bigger amount in a small box and making it more neat. And then here's the other unique thing about her planner. Well, I don't think I told you the price. The price is $71, but if you follow Whitney, she's always offering different flash sales and deals on Instagram. Also sign up for her newsletter, and she has sales and deals through that. But like her flash sales, sometimes crazy things like half off and crazy even below that. They are offered on like flash sales on her Instagram, like in her stories, not even as a post. So you actually just kind of have to follow her and watch those stories to be able to catch those sales. Then the other cool thing about this planner is you have an entire big notes section here where just for more lists and notes throughout the whole year, every single page is numbered so that you can index all your lists and notes. Then you have a reference section, and she kind of tells you her thoughts about using this section, like for contacts and phone numbers, account numbers, list your medical providers, insurance information. So this is a reference section. And then she has an index section because all your pages in here are numbered, and you have a list every week. And you also have all these lists at the back. And so you can index any notes that you've taken that you might need to reference again. You have a good long index section back here. She also has her heart goals system connected to this planner. So you do have a goal system connected to this planner and a monthly check-in on that. So you have a monthly check-in on the heart goals. and a list opposite that. She tells you all about the heart goals at the front of your planner. You also have some other lists at the front, like a master list, a dream list. I'm not going to go through the full walkthrough. That's in the other video, but that is the Whitney English week on one page planner. Number 2 in my weekly planner runner-ups is a brand new to me planner. My review has not even gone up to YouTube with this planner yet. I believe my review, I'm looking for my calendar, but I can't see it from here, goes up, I think, at November, the beginning of November here on YouTube. And I will link that here when that full review goes up. Yeah, it's the first week in November. And I think I'm going to do an IGTV on it before then, but that's the soonest I could fit it in on YouTube. Sprouted Planner is also a one-woman show, brand new to the planner market. And I just really loved her layout and what her planner stands for. She had already sent me the planner for the review, and we had that lined up. And I was just around the time I was making my list for my weekly top 5. And I don't usually change something out or put something in at the end, but I was really impressed with her and her planner, and so I wanted to throw it in. She also gave me a discount code for 15% off. It's Amanda15. I don't have any expiration date on that right now. And I guess I worded that a little bit strange. I wanted to throw it in. No, it made my top 5 runner-up. So this planner is by a nice lady named Heather. And like I said, she's doing it all on her own. This planner was actually born out of a time in her life, she said, after her dad had passed away, and all this is on her website in her story information. And so many planners were not what she needed and kind of made her feel bad that she wasn't working on goals and checking all these habit trackers off and killing it, kind of how the Instagram and YouTube world tells us that we should be doing it. And she realized during that time that the things that were most important to her were those small intentional things we do every day in our family relationships. And so she wanted to build a planner that just facilitated around that and didn't make her feel bad. She writes you a little letter about that in the front here. So the full review of this, like I said, is coming, but here's the weekly layout. I always love planners that have this weekly layout. I think it's a great one that you can use for so many different things, even as a secondary planner. So you have a header for that week where you could put a focus, a goal, a quote, anything you want up there. I think that's unique in putting that header. You have your weekly dates, and then you just have Monday through Sunday. Your holidays are noted really small right there on the day of the week. I think that's perfect. She has left you a good amount of lined space here. So this is totally open to how you want to use it. Your tick off boxes could be your top 3 for the day, or they could be like, if you are wanting to check off like 3 habits, they could be 3 habits for the day, like scriptures, journal, walk, or the top 3 things I need to get done. This side could be for your appointments, or you could switch it. And this side, because there's a little bit more room, could be for your to-dos, and these tick off boxes could be for your appointments. So it's really completely open to however you want to use it. One of those boxes could be dinner. You could do breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you're tracking your food there. It's completely open. And the right side of the page is open to 2 columns here for a daily tick off list, and then a big white space for notes or doodling or mind mapping or even journaling or memory keeping there or using stickers, and then a little graph grid space here, and then another place at the bottom. So completely open to where you need to use what you need to use each one of these different sections for. Also, the price on her planner is amazing. It's $39.99 plus I have my 15% off code Amanda15. Her paper this year is 100 GSM 68 pound. She has already said that in her next round, she's learned, because she's brand new, that she wants to increase the weight of her paper. So her paper is going to be increased, and she said she's even going to be looking into Mohawk paper. So definitely keep an eye on her if that interests you. But you can see, even with her 68 pound paper, 100 GSM, there is very little ghosting at all and absolutely nothing bleeding through there at all. And that is with all my same pens that I tested and everything else. Her planner only weighs 1.3 pounds. It is very lightweight and on a really nice sized coil, small. It feels compact and lightweight. Here is a look. She does have reflections every month. She has a monthly layout where you have some good listing room on your monthly layout. All your holidays are included in there and a quote every month. So that is the basic flow and layout of this planner. And when I get to do my IGTV review and then my YouTube review at the beginning of November, that will be up for you to get all the details in this. It also comes with a snap-in ruler. You get 2 sticker sheets, and it has a pocket up front for you. At the end, you have a couple notes pages, but no pocket at the back. But you do wrap up with actually, it's a big note page section. You have a really good chunk of note pages back here. So that is Sprouted Planner. She also makes dated daily planners, undated daily planners. So lots of options there, and other products in her shop too. I have a couple of those, and I do have her daily undated, and she is sending me her daily dated, and all those are going to go in my full review video that's going up at the beginning of November. So I'm really excited to share all of those with you. All right, number 3 in my top 5 weekly planners is Passion Planner. This is just such a good basic weekly planner. I could not include it. I truly love it and have used it off and on over the years myself. It comes in 3 different sizes. It comes in bound with the band, which makes it perfect for going in a backpack. Whenever I'm asked what is the best planner for a high schooler or college student, I always say without hesitation, Passion Planner, the weekly, unless you really need a daily view. And then I think their daily is great for that too. But I think for high school or college, this is the one I always recommend. There are so many things you can do with the blank page of Passion Planner. You can use the time slots or don't use them. When I used it, I don't use the time slots. I use this as a list and divide it up in different ways. The black is $35. They also come with a coiled version. The colored versions with all different covers that come out each different season for academic or calendar year are $40. They also have undated versions. So if you want that flexibility, they also offer completely free PDFs of their entire planner if you want to try it out before you purchase. Whitney English also offers a free printable of her planner, and I'm trying to think of the other companies I've done. I can't think off my head any other ones in this video that do that, but definitely always check on a planner website for that, because some companies do offer free PDFs for you to print and try before you purchase. Inkwell Press and Get to Workbook, which are not in this video, but they're amazing weekly planners, and they have made it in my top 5 videos in the past years. They both offer you their actual pages for a little nominal fee. They will actually send you packs of their planner pages to try out before you purchase, which I think every company should offer. That's amazing. Here's our pen test. They have 80-pound, 120 GSM paper. Absolutely nothing comes through. It is a smooth paper, but not slick at all. It doesn't have that buttery, silky feel like Plum paper. And it also has a goal system incorporated in here. You have room for a personal to-do list, a work to-do list, a space of infinite possibility for more listing or drawing. They offer a lot of free printables that you can tape in and use for different things in your planner too. So that is Passion Planner. Number 4 on my weekly planner runner-ups is Shelly. I just did her big review video for 2022 with all her products. And I did a collaboration with her on the monthly notebook planner where I got to choose the cover and all the inside colors on her monthly notebook planner. It's a product I have personally used for several years. So that was a really fun collab. You can check that out in my Shelly video down below. She makes quality planners out of 80-pound paper. She is also a one-woman show and just an amazing, kind, nice person. And I love to be able to support people like that. I have an Shelly code for 15% off, Amanda15. It does expire September 30th, 21. She always offers me a code with her launch video, so it is just till September 30th of 21, Amanda15. That's off any planner or notebook planner on her site. These are both her weekly planners. This one is her petite, and this one is her normal coiled. They both have the exact same layout in them. It's just one is smaller. So I'm going to show it to you in the coiled option, but both of these are shown in my review video. Her planner comes with some extras like a sticker sheet, a pocket, a zipper pouch. This planner is $46.95. It has 6x9 pages, 80-pound paper, and it has a horizontal layout where you can put in your own time slots here for appointments. And then your to-do tick-off boxes are here. A weekly list goes here. Your monthly focus goes at the top of each week. She has perforated corners that you can tear off if you wish to be able to turn to and find your page really quickly. So that is a unique feature. She has a monthly calendar that has lines every single month. And she has a monthly creative spread, which really focuses on wellness and self-care. Here is Ashley Shelly's pen test. Nothing is showing through at all. Her paper is really nice, 80 pound. It takes the pen well. It's not extra smooth or extra slick at all, but I wouldn't call it a toothy paper. So it's somewhere in between there, but it's a nice page. It's not slick Plum paper isn't slick, but it's not as smooth and like buttery like the Plum paper where sometimes you have to watch about gel pens. It's a very lightweight planner, but holds your entire year in it. That is Ashley Shelly. Last on my top 5 weekly planners, my last runner-up, last but not least, is MomAgenda. So MomAgenda is a planner that is not only for moms. The one I have here to show you is the mom version, but they also have a MyAgenda version that doesn't have the mom things in it. I do have both of those versions in my review video, so you can take a look at that. This is a very compact weekly planner. It is a vertical layout, and here's the unique thing it offers. In the mom version, it says kids here, but in the MyAgenda, it does not say that. You have 4 different slots down here, which you could use for your kids, but you can also use for different areas of your life. If these were your appointments up here, let's say you're not using this for kids, this could be your main task of the day that you have to get done, your must do. This could be your workout. They do have a dinner slot down here. So you can use those for whatever you need, 4 different slots for the day. Or this could be your to-do list up here if you don't have appointments that you need to put in there. If you usually only have 1 or 2 appointments each day, your appointments could even go down here. So you can use the page however you wish. They have a couple of different versions between the MyAgenda and the MomAgenda. This one is called their Desktop Spiral. It is only $30. It has 70 pound paperweight. It has light blue lines on white paper. Their MyAgenda option is a gray lines on cream paper. So that both of those are shown in my review video. I do have a 15% off code with no expiration date. It is Amanda15. And I do have an affiliate link with MomAgenda too. That will all be down there. This planner only weighs 1 pound 4 ounces. And it is 6.4 by 9. So it's a little bit smaller than your typical 7 by 9 planner. Here is what your pen test looks like on the 70 pound paper. Absolutely nothing coming through. And here's a blank weekly layout to take a look at real quick. You get the month you're on and you get the next month. You get a quote and it is just a basic weekly layout. All your months, here's something else that's a little bit different. All your months are up front in a row so that if you like future planning like this, all your months are in a row up front. All your months are lined and it is a Monday start. And then you have a really good look at your last month and your next 5 months up here on your sidebar of your monthly layout, if that's something that you're looking for, because that's another unique feature. All right, guys, that wraps up my top 5 weekly planners for 2022. I would love to hear all your thoughts down below. Please share them with me. Let me know if you've used any of these planners. Let me know what your favorite weekly planner is, and we can all have fun reading all those comments down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your time with me. I value your time and I appreciate you being here. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.